What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, and this week we're working on the Peavey XXL head. I'm going to be cleaning out a whole bunch of the pots on the front side, and honestly that's pretty much about it. That's all that I saw that needed work. I'm going to do just a cleanup in general, and hopefully by the end of it it's going to sound great. I didn't hear too many problems besides the pots originally, so hopefully that's the only thing. Alright, I have taken the whole amp out of the chassis here. Chassis is just chilling on the floor, and this is actually upside down. So as you can see, oh, there you go. There's the back end, and then we come underneath. And what we did is we wanted to get at all these pots here. All of those. So we're going to be squirting a wee bit. I'm going to try and touch this though. Wee bit right in those areas there to try and get some cleaner inside. And we're going to be doing a little bit on the front end after I take off some of these things. And we're going to give it a little spin, and hopefully they'll clean up a little bit. One fun thing that did scare me a little bit is after I put this here, if you look under, it looks like those lights are on, eh? That kind of freaked me out a bit. And then I realized, oh, don't worry. That's just the sun. Thank goodness. So I'll clean up some of these pots here. Didn't have to worry too much about anything else. There's not much else I can do with it being a lot of solid state. So I'm going to clean this up. I've got some Deoxit D100 there to work on the pots because I feel like it's a little bit better cleaner from the research I've done. It'll clean in, it'll lubricate a little bit, little 1-2 punch, so we'll see how it goes. Just finished cleaning out all the pots on the front end of this Peavey XXL. I think I did a decent job. It wasn't that hard to do as far as just spray some contact cleaner in the front, and then when you had it flipped over, you sprayed in a little notch that I showed you earlier. So pretty simple process. You spin the knob, nothing too hard. It was a little intimidating going through the process again of pulling the whole amp out of the chassis and stuff like that. So that was, it's always a little scary when you're first doing it the first couple times, but it wasn't too hard to do, and once I got out, it was a pretty simple process. So let's see how well I did. So we're going to go from the clean channel. We're just going to test each little knob quickly. I'm not going to go through all the settings because I don't think it really matters, but that works. No crackle. That works. Yeah, that works. Just different response on different channels, I guess. Let's go try the lead. Well, that's good. Volume's good. Cool. Let's go up to the Ultra. Alright, well, all the pots seem to be working again. Not too much crackling. I heard a little bit here and there, but nothing I'm too worried about now. Everything is functioning appropriately now. Different response on different channels as far as the EQ settings go. So I noticed that on the vintage setting, the EQ band was a little less responsive on certain parts. So little things to keep in mind also when you're working on these is to make sure you're checking all the channels. Everything's going to react differently for EQ bands and different volume and gain on each different setting you have. So cool. I'm happy. I'm going to finish cleaning this stuff up. It's a little dusty. All right, let's see what this ultra gain setting sounds like with a drop C guitar. We've got nothing else going, just straight into the amp with a cab. That's not bad. So the edge gives you exactly what you're looking for, a whole bunch of edge. Body. It's interesting. They're all on this ultra gain setting. It's pretty much low end, super low end, and mid punch kind of thing. Because this edge gives you all that extra bite that you want in the mid range. It's like a scooper a little bit, you know? And then this body. It's kind of like a thickness, you know what I mean? And the bottom end is like a true low end, but that's pretty cool. I enjoy that. And I really like the crunch setting on this too. It's got like a really classic sound. Like if you wanted to do like um, more southern rock and stuff like that, it's kind of neat. I'll probably play that riff in every demo video I've done. It's one of my favorite ones. Well, yeah, this double XL sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Ultra channel has some potential. The modern setting in the middle is trash. It like you got a good crunch here, and then it's like. And then the Ultra is really good though. I don't know. I'm filming this late at night, so it can't be too loud right now. So you've got your 3 stages: your clean, your lead, and your ultra. Honestly, the ultra is where I'd want to sit for most of my game. The crunch channel on ultra is really nice, and that ultra is fantastic. I'm not going to do too much on this lead. I'm not a really big fan of this lead distortion channel too much. I'm sure for people who are doing different styles and stuff, they might dig that, but for the kind of distortion settings I want and the breakup that I'm looking for, it's on this this ultra channel here. It's not as much though. I mean, I don't have my gain more than 4 on any of that stuff, so it's not like I'm oversaturating my gain or anything like that. Those are just the gain stages that I prefer for the kind of breakup that I want. So we'll kind of skip over the lead because I'm not that big of a fan. Let's go to this clean channel here, and let's see how we can manipulate something a little bit here. First, let's go with a warm, clean tone here and see what we can come up with. Let's throw some reverb on here. That kind of sounds nice, actually. Peavey XXL is finished. I did one more step actually. I removed this plywood piece from behind that grill there. Same mod that I did to my 6505 mini head essentially, which was removing a giant piece of wood that, in my opinion, didn't need to be in the amp. This will help with some air circulation. It'll get a little dustier inside, but you know what? It's not that hard to really go in there and to take a quick little dust cleaner and do it one quick sweep and you're done. Help with weight, helps with the look. The knobs are back on. The amp is ready to rock. Thanks for checking out this week's Shane's Guitar Shack, and I will see you again next week.